All right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight, Daniel. Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
While self-belief is a powerful thing, he has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. On April 13, 2013, he upset Uriah Hall to win the Ultimate Fighter. 6 years later, he challenged for interim UFC middleweight gold, unable to finish the job that night, but a valuable 25-minute exchange there with Israel Adesanya, one of the best title fights we have ever seen. And now Gastelum trying to rebuild and get back to the top of the heap.
And it starts today. The journey back to the top starts at level 1, and Kelvin Gastelum will embrace that. He will look at it and he will say, I am up to this journey. I'm up to the fight. I'm up to the uphill battle. I am up for the preparation of trying to become a champion. It's been a sole goal for Gastelum, and he will do everything in his power, starting tonight, to put himself back in a UFC championship fight.
Kelvin Gastelum steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Kelvin Gastelum.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round 1 underway. This man is all the rage, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. Very difficult challenge for the opponent here tonight. This is an outstanding first-round fighter. Outstanding fighter overall, but the fight time in the UFC not a lot, because more often than not, he gets the opponent out of there in round 1.
Beautiful combination with the hands up.
Smooth passing and boxing on full display here, DC. I know he's a collegiate wrestler, a guy who was a grappler. Striking has really improved leaps and bounds since he crossed into the UFC.
Fight behind a nice jab. Oh, nice counter, yes.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
All right, so another winging jab right there, snapping his head back like a Pez dispenser. You can tell he was a former boxer.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that is his base. The way that he throws the jab is fundamentally sound. He does it like he was trained to do it as a young boy. And right now, behind that jab, he finds himself ahead.
Gastelum gets caught by that straight hand. Crazy numbers round one.
Another strike to the head lands.
Nice jab by Gastelum. Back and forth we go. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Nice punch lands.
A big right hand lands.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Oh, big left hand from Kelvin Gastelum. He came into the UFC with a whole lot of power, but it's really been honed by Rafael Cordeiro there at King's MMA. Gastelum as confident in his striking as he has ever been entering the octagon here tonight. Missed with that right hand. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Straight punch. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. Gastelum gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes. Nice shot, lands downstairs.
And just misses with that big right hand. Gastelum's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Just missed with the straight left hand.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Gastelum's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
20 seconds to go in round one. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let us get you some replays after that round, and he is definitely dealing with a damaged nose now. We'll see if we can isolate the strike that caused the damage.
Yeah, and there it is, right? It was this one right here that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose. It's not a bad cut. The nose isn't demolished yet. But if he keeps getting hit there, it will be. And then everything becomes very difficult. So what he's got to do is he's got to move. He's got to be smarter in his approach in this next round.
He didn't seem all that phased on the stool. The cut man has stopped the bleeding for now, but we will continue to keep an eye on this developing storyline here as this fight continues. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by the Korean Super Bowl.
Massive body kick land. Another punch to the head. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hands.
Choice overhand punch to the head looked good for a second, but ultimately that one gets blocked. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take it on very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
To the body, and it lands. Straight right hand, no good.
Another big body kick lands.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch.
And now some separation.
Big elbow there, lands. Gastelum's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, good work with the jab there. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination. Under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So we got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Gastelum's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
Game of inches right there, boys. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh, that'll work. Counter jab to the head by Choi. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Oh, nice.
90 seconds to go now. Gastelum gets tattooed by that straight punch. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
1 minute to go in round two. Trying the flying knee there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
He passes to half. Getting him on here.
Round three next.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, we want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that deep.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Big shot to the head.
Lands a jab. Gastelum going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range.
His nose is all crooked, it's all beat up, it's bleeding. He got hurt bad. That nose looks broken.
Oh, crisp boxing here. The right punch followed immediately up by a left.
Clean punch. He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace of his opponent.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Protect your face. Protect your face.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Huge knee land.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Single leg takedown. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Well, he's got his back now. Back to his feet. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up with the fight stand.
Gastelum's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Out of range with that one. Calf kick lands, and it is starting to bruise now.
Dude better check these kicks. He's not going to be able to fight too long if he doesn't.
Well timed with the short uppercut and the clinch by Gastelum. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Pretty strong jab there by the Korean Super Bowl. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Choi is bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That didn't look like fun. Well, that strike landed cleanly. Nice job by him defensively there.
Beautiful body.
Under 20 seconds now to go.
He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side push. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Gastelum's eye is closing up. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it, as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well-placed kick there by Gastelum. All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight, and I think at some point the referee's going to intervene here.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So we have no indication that he's going to be able to stay in this fight. The cut was open very early, and now we're at a point where it's going to be stopped due to all the blood and how limited he is in trying to stay in this fight.
Landed a solid punch there.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Gastelum's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Gastelum's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Closed guard. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Choi's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Just out of range with that strike. All right, so when is too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change. Oh, nice body shot.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. Landing him upside his opponent's head over and over again. Beautiful kick lands. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Unable to connect with the right.
Watch for that uppercut. He's looking to try to get that uppercut.
Good jab there by the champion.
Both guys appeared to land there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, hook to the head by Choi. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to counter after blocking shots. He's got the single collar tie.
Straight punch is true. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Big right hook there by the champ.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. Heading back to the corner after that round, Gastelum's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round, forthcoming. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Gastelum gets the single leg takedown. Seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Constantly a moving target. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gastelum. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Gastelum.
And another strike from the top lands for him. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. He goes to finish.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Less than 3 minutes to go now in this 5th and final round.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Gastelum's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here.
And there's that jab.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You gotta get going. It does not matter if you get the first to the top. It does not matter if you get the guard back. You gotta just start throwing up submission and hope by causing action, you can latch onto something to end the fight. That was a big check.
Gastelum's really limping now, folks. Looks like the leg kicks are really starting to pay dividends for his opponent.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Punch coming, it's blocked. Nice uppercut. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making it work, and recognizing that, hey, This is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Able to connect with a beautiful jab. Under a minute now to go in the fight. All right, so he continues to badger that calf. You got to think his mobility is going to be compromised.
Yeah, he's immobile. He's got to switch stances. He's got to put that as his back leg. He's got to try to hide that leg if he wants to get to the end of the fight.
Gastelum gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. The Korean Superboy gets back up. Man, how good is his right hook counter? 20 seconds to go in the fight. Good jab. Final seconds of the fight. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45, declaring the winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Ho
Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But we've already started to see major strides made when it comes to